Hello and welcome to this episode of Hollow Hit Hunters. So in this unboxing video, we're actually doing the completed unboxing of the Shrouded Fable ETB, which is in conjunction with the Shrouded Fable series. So obviously I've done shorts on these videos as well, but in this one I wanted to upload the video of the full unboxing. So if you don't want to wait to see what each individual pack obviously contains, what you can do then is obviously watch this video. So obviously looking at it in terms of a review of this one, I'm at that point now with Shrouded Fable. I feel like, is it really worth it in terms of the set for the pulls or trying to find the big pulls? And to be honest, at this point it's getting quite difficult. But looking at it, the ETB box is quite nice. Obviously your ETB box comes with your booklet, your player's guide, obviously looking at the cards, and again we're still trying to chase that elusive Persian illustration rare. As you can see, the sooner I can get that card the better, so I can move on to something a little bit different in terms of the mini series. But in conjunction with that, we've obviously got the quick pulls and we've got the chase. So we do the chase for 10 cards as well, or 10 packs should I say, sorry. So in this one then, you obviously get your two little coins. And along with the coins, you do get your dice and obviously your damage dice as well. So if you are playing the game, obviously that's not what we're doing. We're trying to find the top pulls. So here obviously you get your promo card. Again, this promo card is one that I will probably go and get graded. Sometimes that's why these are worth it as well in terms of purchasing, especially like the packs like King Gambit, obviously the King Drown, so on, the different packs is the promos. The promos are worth something. So here we've got our promo card that comes with the ETB. Again, we'll sleeve that up and that will be going off obviously for grading at some point, along with the other cards that have been pulled so far. With it then obviously you get your QR code to your promo with your promo card, and then obviously here you get your little sleeves, which are pretty nice. I like the little bit of artwork on the front of the sleeve, so obviously they put in any of the cards that you're chasing. And here's obviously your energy cards as well that are packed, and then obviously here are just little dividers. Again, pretty cool. I mean, the sleeves, as I said, at the minute aren't really being used. So again, there it's just showing you your energies. So this pack then, this comes with 9 booster packs in total. Nice. Obviously, as I said, I am doing the reels and the shorts for each of the individual packs, but just an opportunity for my subscribers, if they wanted to watch the full video, then here the video is. So obviously we know we're already chasing this illustration rare, which at this point is becoming really difficult. And as I said, I regret my decisions on doing this mini series, but we roll, we continue with it. And obviously in this one, I'm hoping that we get something. If not, we get the chase that we're looking for. And then obviously we, as I said, we can move on. I want to do the journeys together as my next mini series to see what we can get out of that and see if we can get a top chase. So here we're on to pack number 1. So the usual, you get your little QR code. So there it's the front, then we move it 1 card from the back to the front, which is the energy card, and then we do our pull. So then our last 3 cards should be obviously the chase cards we're looking for. So it tends to be your hollows and reverse hollows. If not, it'll be your illustration rare, your super illustration rares, your full arts, things I got there. So here obviously you can see that we're going through the first set. Very common. Again, I have loads of these, so I think what I'm going to do as well during this is I am going to be working on creating a website where I will be selling my obviously my cards in terms of the raw cards, and then any that I get graded, so any slabs, and then just any bulk cards that I have remaining as well. So do look out for that. And then maybe as I start building up a bit more of a reputation, then I'll do the mystery packs and the mystery boxes and things like that as well. So again, as you've seen, pack 1 had nothing in it. So moving on to pack 2, as I said, this is becoming very elusive. I probably will do a review of Shrouded Fable as a whole once I complete this mini-series, in terms of obviously the hit rates and things like that. But already, as I said, 20 episodes in, and then as you can see that it's very difficult to find these cards. I think so far I have managed to pull 2 top cards. So I've got a Super Illustration Rare, and I think I've got an Illustration Rare, but again, it's very, very difficult. So again, you can see here are 3 cards in the bag. Again, nothing to go late. Nice artwork, nothing really to be screaming about. Again, it's not really worth it in terms of value for submission. I think it's around $2 or just over $2 raw, and it's roughly around $30 odd if you were to obviously get it graded and come back a PSA 10. So sometimes it's just not really worth it. On to pack number 3 then. I think we can see that there's a theme here in terms of each of these packs. And obviously for me it's a little bit stressful because I really want to get that card just so I can move on to the next one. But we do have lots of packs to go through. I did mention in my previous unboxing video that I was at the most recent Middle East Film and Comic Con Festival, which was a really great experience. Met some fantastic vendors, built up some really good relationships with them as well, and I managed to pack myself a few things for obviously these videos. In future videos I will be doing a few mystery bag openings, as well as continuing this journey. So here we've got obviously 2 reverse hollows, the Cedra and the Persian, and then obviously we've got our hollow card along with it. Again, nothing major. As I said, any cards that I don't have will go into the binder. I will do a binder video later on, and then obviously I am gallerying all the spares and I'm putting them into bundles. So as I said, once I get the website up, I will be selling like the bulk bundles, as well as I said, any cards that I pull that I haven't got graded, as well as any graded cards. So again, as I said, people will have an opportunity to purchase these. Reverse hollow, or Goldbot reverse hollow, and then again nothing, no chase there. I would be interested in to see what other people have found, anybody that's been doing the same as myself in terms of chasing the likes of the top cards in Shrouded Fable. What have they found? What's their feedback? For me, I just feel like of all the sets that they have, because it doesn't have any booster boxes as well, it makes it a little bit more difficult. It was one of the ones, or so yeah, that makes it a little bit more difficult in terms of obviously pulling these cards. So I find that you're probably spending a little bit more on this one because obviously you're not able to do that bulk buy. So there, obviously we've got our reverse hollow energy to start off with, but again, yeah, I just feel like it does make it difficult. Your costs do go up with this because obviously you're buying the little tins, or you're buying the promo boxes, or you're buying the ETBs, or you're buying the booster bundles. So again, I just find in terms of like value wise, it does add up. And again, as you can see with this, we're now about 5 or 6 packs into this chase, and we still haven't actually pulled anything that is of worth. Some reverse hollows, but again, even if I was to go and get those graded, they're not really worth me sending them, because again, I'm sending these across from the Middle East. So it's the price of obviously each of the cards, as well as the price of the delivery to obviously PSA or Tag or to Beckett's, whoever was to make a decision. So by the time that I've done all that, I haven't gained any value in terms of those cards. So I think when it comes to the bulk, like reverse hollows or the hollows that I have, as I said, they will just very much be put on the website and up for sale for anybody once they finish their binders. So again, I suppose that's one thing I'm looking at, is at least I'm filling the binder up with these cards. But again, I have plenty, and I mean plenty, of duplicate cards as well. Again, not a bad card. So here we've actually pulled something. But again, in terms of value-wise, monetary value, it's not worth an awful lot. But we've got two, I think it's another Super Illustration Rare, or it's either Illustration Rare or Super Illustration Rare. But again, in terms of the monetary value, to be able to get that graded isn't really worth it. But again, out of these packs, as I said, I think now I'm on pack number 7. So 6 packs in, and that's really the only chase, or the only sort of chase card that I've managed to pull. So yeah, as I said, I will be very glad that this finishes, because I just feel like I'm playing this one out now. And I think what I'm going to very much do is I'll have the shorts and the reels, but I think I'll do the full video uploads onto my playlist on YouTube, so people can watch that rather than watching the individual pack openings as well. So please do make sure that you do tune into this, because, as I said, there will be giveaways coming up. Currently on my Instagram channel, we are going to be announcing a giveaway for when we reach 2,000 followers. And then I think we might add something a little bit special then, if we can try and push the followers on the YouTube channel as well. So please do subscribe. I do really appreciate the love, and any suggestions or any comments that you do have in terms of the videos, I am very happy to take that on board. For me, this is just a hobby. It's not something that I do full time. I am an educator, so I am a teacher during the day. So this is something that I do in the evening, and I am still learning. So I do appreciate everybody spending the time to view these, and I do hope you do enjoy the content as well. So here we're on our last 2 packs. Do we have the chance of pulling anything? Here we've got another reverse hollow energy, but do we have a chance of pulling anything decent out of 9 packs? Can we hit something that's even remotely decent? So like they're the likes of as I said, the Persian, or any of the other top chases. Again, our 2 reverse hollows, nothing to scream home about. And then obviously our hollow. So, last pack, come on. Last pack magic. Can we get anything here? Fingers crossed. Can Pikachu bring us any luck as well? I really like that little Pikachu in the back, which I pulled from the Paldea Adventures chest, which is another unboxing that I've done. Some nice cards in that one, but he's a little cute addition to the family. So, last pack. What can we get? Joltik, Endure, Zora, Beware, Kyurem, Random Mochi, Galvantula, the Night Stretcher Reverse Hollow, Malamar Reverse Hollow, and Dusknor. Honestly, he is my enemy at this point. I see too many of him. But again, like I said, I hope you do enjoy the content. Um, as we see, here's the two cards that we've pulled. So in terms of the price of the ETB and what we've pulled there, monetary value, is it really worth it? Probably not. And I think as well because this one is so hard to get as well. But thanks for tuning in.